doing another point to point 4, I believe. Yeah. Is it? Yeah. This time we're setting off from Dundee's V&A, starting point, the V&A Museum, and we've got to go across to, well, you suggested the chipper, wasn't it? The 5 feet chipper. 5 feet chipper in Newport.
Tayport Harbour.
And then I suggested Tayport Harbour. We've got to get a picture of ourselves next to it. Then to the Lookers railway station.
And then the finale was my idea.
And the finale was Struan's idea.
St Andrews Beach.
St Andrews Beach. So it's from V&A in Dundee, the centre of Dundee, over to Newport, the 5 feet chipper. That's checkpoint 1. Checkpoint 2 is over at Tayport Harbour. Checkpoint 3 is the Lookers railway station. And then the final is St Andrews Beach. St Andrews Beach car park, isn't it? Yeah. That's where the toilet is, St Andrews Beach car park. So we've got to do it our own way. Like you've seen the checkpoints before, you'll probably know. We've got to picture ourselves with the checkpoints in the background to prove that we've been there. I'm going to record the journey with putting the phone in the windscreen holder as well. So it might be quite a long video, but and the end point is at the car park at St Andrews Beach. So we're going to set off fairly soon. It's 8:30, so hopefully get so much daylight during the journey. But do it whatever orders we feels appropriate. Obviously we're not going to follow each other. It's a race to see, well, not a race, isn't racing, but it's just an exercise, a fun exercise to see who gets there first, basically. So you're going to run, he's going to jog around it, you're going to do all the jogging on and try and get us on foot. Keeping super fit. And there's Cian's going to be in accompanying Struan to keep that be his navigator. Struan's the driver, he's got another car. So this is Struan's car, he's got a different one at the moment because his current car is in for repair. So I've got my usual Skoda Octavia. So there's only the 2 cars because I'm still waiting on getting his car in July in the summer. So we're just going to just be the usual 2 cars until then. The last time we done when Cian got the coach. So he's going to be the navigator to keep Struan. I'll just be doing it on my own, find my way around. And you're recording as well, aren't you? I will do, yeah. So Struan will be getting footage. Yeah, Cian will probably be the cameraman as well. I suppose he'll get footage. I'll mount it to the dashboard. So it's a not bad Sunday evening. It's obviously a bit late, but it's just the time that we've all managed to get aside to do this. And as I say, we're starting off here in Dundee City Centre at the V&A. It's the starting point. We've got to make our way over across the River Tay via the Tay Road Bridge, not the rail bridge. Yes, yeah. Oh, these go. You got me wound up. I thought that was his car. They wound me up. They told me that was his car. It's not his car. It's this one here. Oh, nice one. Oh, they got the genuine reaction because I genuinely didn't think that was the one. So when did you get this? Good grief, do you want us to record up? Yeah, I'll show you the jet. It's genuine. Like, I really didn't know this was your car. I blew on you. You're winding me up earlier too.
I know, yeah.
Well,
it was us a beat behind you.
Me up, they said somebody took my horn at us. I had no idea what was going on. And then they said his car was in for repair, and then he pointed it to that black one. And I thought, he's got that one there. Oh well, he's got. I just know that one. That's just to make me think they had it. What's this blooming thing here they've got? It's a nice car, actually. It's a that horn sounds familiar. Yeah, that horn did sound familiar now that you tooted. That was them that tooted at me. So yeah, tell us a bit about your car then.
It's a Renault Megane estate, 1.6 or 1.5 sorry, diesel.
Ah, very good.
2017 reg.
2017.
And it almost looks like a personalised plate. My name's obviously Struan Jennings, the plate starts SJ. I was born on the 17th of the month, it's SJ17, so it's great. You remember that? You can film the plate if you want.
Oh yeah, well,
you see what I mean? SJ17.
Yeah, sure. So this is his, wow, it's almost personalised plate. I really fell for it. I had no idea that was their car. That was the genuine McCoy. Like, I thought that was his car there, because it was a courtesy car. And then he got into this, and I was like, what the hell? What the fuck? I was like, what the hell? And then they were on about somebody tooting it as early, and I was like, oh, somebody tooting the weekend, oh, God, tooting them back or something. And then I was them all along. I did hear somebody, I said, what the fuck? What's the... His beer winding us up. And he got this car, I was like, no idea that was their car, like, so obviously that's what they're going to use. But I'll show you this one, yeah. So this is...
It's got a built-in sat-nav at least.
Built-in sat-nav? Oh, wow.
Yeah, and I've got the button here that I can change what colour lighting I've got in the car, so...
Oh, that's your job.
I'll borrow you for a second there, look.
Yeah,
sure. This, look.
Yeah, it's still
so, yeah. Inside the car there's a bit of red there, but there's multiple choices of colours, so I can do things like that.
You could change your actual thing round if you want as well.
Yeah, no, that's it. Yeah, no, I'm only wanting to do that, yeah. That's keying just on green. There we go. It's got quite a few nice things on it. There you go. No, it's staying as red though, I like red.
That's smart actually.
It's got half leather, like half Alicante type seats.
It's a lovely car.
You can have it in the back if you want to film it.
Aye, sure. I'm just doing a wee sort of review around his car as well. He's okay with it, so I'll show you. It's a lovely machine. I didn't think this was. I was like, what? I thought, I kind of looked at the black car earlier, and it reminded me of Keane's old car, and I thought, oh, they've got a couple. Yeah, oh, nice, huh? Certainly had me fooled. I didn't expect that. Lovely. I'll show you the back of the car as well, the rear. Yeah, it's kind of I like the engines as well. So yeah, lovely machine. He had me fooled. I thought that was it again. I was pure thinking he was going to get that. They opened the door and then, blooming hell, this is his car. So I've still got my old Skoda 1.8 TSI. I'll just run it into the ground like I always do with my cars. Do you want to show the engine as well? Or? Yeah. Come on, I always like to see the engine. So it's a diesel.
Yeah, we'll show that.
So it's just a total replacement then to your...
Yeah.
Ah, you got rid of it.
I actually didn't get a lot from my van at all.
Ah, right.
Yeah. Oh, it was an ex-taxi, so they didn't offer me any more than £1,100 for it.
Oh, high mileage car, being an ex-taxi. So you got my diesel for...
Hydraulically lifted.
Oh, the stock's there. 1.5 diesel. There's a Renault.
There's the car.
Oh, wow. There's one of the contactless things.
Keyless entry, keyless start.
Keyless, that's right, yeah. So it'll be, I think that's, I'm guessing though, is that a 3-cylinder engine that?
I would assume so.
Yeah, it looks quite sort of compact, yeah, so it's going to be a deep stroke. About half a litre per cylinder, being a 3-cylinder 1.5 litre, so it'll be quite deep, really torquey. Torquey engine, yeah.
I only found this out yesterday, an air filter there. And it's a really easy air filter to move, you press the button.
Oh, wow.
That makes it sound like really cool.
Yeah, that's it. That's some good that. That's a good disc. So that's just sucking air in.
I've been underneath it as well, so I hoovered out underneath it and I was just clean.
Oh, yeah.
I do these maintenance things myself.
That's very good. It's a lot easier for you to change it. Oh, that sounds good, eh? It's just because it's the piston. It's drawn in a vacuum in tandem. It's 180 degrees up the exhaust. That resonates the sound like it.
Wow. It does that, it's got that. So it disconnects itself.
Oh, so it's part of it. That'll be like a...
it's the cooling
filter. Yeah.
That just snaps back in there.
Oh, sure.
Well, I say that, and it's got a bit bent over. There we go.
Oh, right. That's always what.
There we go. Simple fix.
It's just a simple cut fix. Yeah. Couple of the light on that still. I think I've got white thing. I've got white. That's it. No. Should be that. So it's transverse mounted engine. How many gears have you got on your? Six speed manual, eh?
Yeah.
That's really nice, sounds good.
Yeah, it does, yeah.
What's the mileage on that? No?
Do you want to have a guess? Two previous owners.
17 plate, 6-year-old.
Yeah.
I'd say probably something like 35,000.
Yeah, no, it's not that low, but we're sitting on 47.
47,000. That's not bad for a 6-year-old car, is it?
Yeah, that's good.
That's pretty good for it. It sounds. That's what Struan's going to be driving this.
There's actually another thing that I'll show you in the boot.
Yep. I'll just pause this a second. I've got an old. Who's this guy? I mean, oh, he's working
It's
at
Gregor's.
Gregor's working at Greg's. Greg's of all places. Yeah. And he's £2 for that.
You cut me off.
You had me going to, you really did. Bloody hell. Oh, he's got another. So you're in Greg's now, Gregor's. Gregor's.
You cut me off. You be £2.
That's really good, that. I've not got my fancy dress, I never thought to. Oh, he used to work with Stagecoach as well. Or is that his side job?
What's that? You be £2.
£2. I never thought to bring my fancy dress as well. He's got his. I maybe should have done that. I did that with one of the Geo engineers, and he's still wanting his £2. So this is. That's hilarious. Oh wow.
Open the boot lid.
Oh, electric, is it?
No, it's not. Thank God.
Oh.
See, I've got that behind
That's
which.
tidy, yeah. Wow, big enough.
So under here, there's a spare tyre.
Actual spare wheel.
Yeah, you don't often get that.
Yes, I know. Well, like when I got my car, I just got the
Space saver.
spray stuff.
Or I don't know.
Yeah, I didn't even get the space. But I went and got a wheel off
filler
eBay.
gel.
Yeah.
The other thing.
Scrap there on eBay. I can't remember what I got. I think it was off of eBay or something, but I got the right one. This the first time the lines were out of holes were out of lines, so I got the correct one. That was a nightmare.
No, the other thing, there's one feature here, apart from these bits here, that you don't get in the hatchback version.
All right.
These. So the minute you pull that lever, I'm going to move out of the road. The minute you pull the lever,
the seats go down, yeah. Oh, see, that's just basically the same sort of thing. That seat would go down then, just to save you having to. Yeah. Because on mine, I have to push them down. There's a wee sort of.
Yeah. There is actually on that as well. You can see it.
Tiny though, eh? Yeah.
See there, right on the corner. There is a clip. So if you haven't been from the inside,
yeah, that's what
you that and pull forward.
Mine's like. Yeah, I've got to do that with. But yeah, that's handy if you're in the back. Yeah, just a little bit of a little. Bit of convenience being able to do it from the back.
There's a bit of a paint scuff where the boot's been shut on right there. It's quite nasty.
Oh, plastic. Yeah, you could get
it's done it there as well. But it's still rubbing.
Yeah, come on, it's probably dirt that's got between that and there, and it's just scraping across it like that.
It's alright now because it's been cleaned and all that.
That's the metal bit you could touch. It's not plastic. You could probably get some sort of.
I'll just do the same as I did with the van and get a paint pen for it.
Yeah, it's just cosmetic. It's not going to rust or anything because it's plastic, so it's not going to deteriorate or anything like that. And it's not. That's just minor little things like this. It's the metal work's no damage. It's just the plastic scraped through wear and tear. But you won't get any rust.
The best
tow bar.
People want to walk behind your car because they can't their knee.
Oh well, that's it.
But
it's had an easy enough life though, eh? Even though it's had a tow bar. It's
factory fitted.
Mine's actually had a tow bar as well. Oh, factory. Oh right, yeah. Because mine's when I got mine. Yeah, they removed it though. I took mine off. I was because I knew I could see the evidence of it having one. There was a set of there's brackets underneath and also wiring that went from the main wiring loom that was added later. I could tell it's had a tow bar, so it's been pulling. It's been doing work at its days, like mine's been a petrol as well, but the diesel was more suited for like tow and stuff because it's being a 3-cylinder as well. It's going to be a deep stroke. Oh dear! It's one nice scream. He's a nice scream. Oh, he's got shortbread.
£2.
That's £2 for short. Oh god, somebody's wanting here. Hang on. I wonder what's going on. Anyway, so yeah, I'm going to stop. I'm just going to get ready here because I'm about ready to do the point-to-point charge. Selling shortbread.
Aye, I'm going to get some free of charge.
Free of charge for chauffeuring about. So he's a navigator. He won't be a navigator now because you've got a Bolton sat nav.
Well, yeah, that's true. Just tap on it there and it'll bring it up.
If there's any other bakery I would have bought from it, but Greg's not for me. Yeah, we're just about ready to get setting off anyway, so I'll get my camera dash mounted onto the windscreen. I'll show the route. So we'll get moving now before it gets totally dark. So just a quick recap, we're leaving here from the V&A, Dundee V&A, and we're going 3 checkpoints. Well, basically the route starts from Dundee V&A, centre Dundee, to St Andrews Beach car park. And we've got 3 checkpoints along the route. We do it in any order anyway. Checkpoints are the 5 feet chippy and the Newport-on-Tay. We've got to get out, film ourselves, a picture of ourselves, selfie mode, outside it to prove that we were there. The other second checkpoint, or checkpoint 2, it doesn't matter what order you do it. The next one is Tayport Harbour. So we got a picture of Tayport Harbour, proof over there with the selfie. The third checkpoint is the Lookers Railway Station. So again, selfie with the railway station in the background. And then the finishing point, as I said, is St Andrew's Beach Car Park. So it doesn't matter what order we do the checkpoints in. The aim is to see who gets there first. But as I say, Keane's still waiting on his car. Struan's got a new one, which I didn't know about. He genuinely opened that door and I thought what was going on. So they had me thinking it was that black. So that's the drill, and I'm following the route. And Struan will be doing filming as well, and he's going to have his version of the point to point on his channel. I'll put a link in the description of my video, of Struan's video, once he gets it edited up. Also, I'll send footage to Struan as well, and he can edit some of my footage into his version and his videos. So I tend to do that, but from own I just kind of do it my own version, just as a, you know, as a long one. Struan's is usually a bit shorter than mine, like, but my videos are just the full length ones. It's actually easier. I just join on the video for something, put them in as one big video. It's easier anyway, and you get to see more. Some people like it shorter. Struan does a lot of editing, or a lot more time editing. I mean, I tend just to edit some of the things out, you know, that I need to be removed, but generally keep everything in. So we're I'm going to get set off shortly, and I'll do the journey on the car as well. Just going to get myself into my car and get my camera and that set up, and then we'll get the all go as soon as I've done that. So they had me fooled. I thought they were fooling me into thinking that was his car, but it wasn't. It was the blue one, so that was a good trick that they pulled. So I'm going to be able to get this set up now. My kids got Gregor's got that thing on. I'm just getting the cushion adjusted. So we're setting off now. Now I've got a slight issue with this. It seems to keep falling down. I just hope that it doesn't, but kind of my luck, it probably will. So if it does, I'll just have to try and put up with. Right, so that's us on the go. So it doesn't matter what order we do it in. I think I'm going to do the Tayport Harbour. No, I'm going to do the Silvery Tay, or the Fifey and Tayport first. I'll bet they probably will as well. They probably will as well. I don't know though, but it's just to see who gets there first. Now, I won't actually bother changing the polarity of the camera, because this isn't an in-car series. This is the point-to-point challenge. I think it's point-to-point challenge 4. So I won't bother editing. I'll look like I'm driving on the left-hand drive model at times, or a right-hand drive model, but that's Struan's car there anyway. It's quite nice. So and it's basically just adjusting the vent. I'm not really touching the phone or anything when I'm driving, because even stopped at traffic lights is considered as driving. So I'm going to adjust that vent. Sometimes I knock by accident, I inadvertently knock the camera. No, so that has fallen off. That thing is really beginning to bug me now. Bloody annoying, man. Fucking thing. I knew that was going to happen. I bet the lights turned. I knew it. I don't know what's wrong with it, but I never used to do that. There's something wrong with the suction on it. It's a cheap thing. That's gonna come off again. That's gonna spoil it, unfortunately. I might have to get that cleaned or replaced or something, but something's not right with the suction pad. It shouldn't be coming off. I mean, I cleaned the windows a while ago, but I don't think it should be giving me that much problems. I don't know what the hell is happening. I was going to do it again. You know what? There's something wrong with the suction pad. It was falling off, you know, before I pressed the record, and it was just. So I'll do it again. There's something wrong with it. I'll probably have to. I wasn't dear. I'm trying to turn it. I'll come off again. That'll ruin the whole bloody car bit as well. I can't. It's unreliable now. I don't think it's anything to do with. There's nothing really on the windscreen. I mean, I cleaned the windscreen. a few weeks ago, but there still shouldn't be any reason for it to be falling off like that. I think there's just something wrong with the suction thing. I might actually, now that I remember, I might put a wee bit of water. Sometimes if you put water on the suction pad, it will help to make it get a gas tight seal. That's how it works. It's just sucking it's the air pressure on the outside of the car. Sorry, the air pressure on the outside of the holder that causes the thing to, you know what, that's what's pressing against the window, that's what suction works. But you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to actually let Struan decide which way. So if he turns to his left to go to the silvery tape, I'm going to go to tape-port. And if he goes to tape-port, I'll go to silvery tape. I'm not going to do it boringly, because certainly you wouldn't go to Lookers, because you'd be doubling back. I knew it. I bloody knew it. I can't even wait until I get to there. Fucking knew it. Sorry, I don't think that's going to have to stay up. It's just going to have to stay like that. In fact, I'll just pause it now. Yeah, so I've just had to sit it there. Because that damn thing kept on falling. So I'll just keep you in the picture when I'm talking. Until I'll pull in at the lay-by and I'll put some water on the suction bit and see if that will help. Because I had a similar issue with a sat-nav. It kept on falling off like that. There's something wrong with it. It needs to be maybe a wee bit of water or something to help give it a gas tight seal. Because the suction pad works by the ambient pressure. That's what holds it against the glass. But if there's a leak in the seal, the air's getting in, it's just the difference, the pressure difference is just going to cause it to, there won't be any force, because it's equaling out, you see. So I need to put a wee bit of water on the pad, suction pad, to you know, to give it a gas tight seal. So what I'll also do is I'll wait till I see what way Struan goes. I'll tell you what way he's going to go. If he turns to his left, I'm going to go right, and vice versa, just to make it more interesting. You know, there's no point doing the same route, because I'll just be tailing him all the way. Like, yeah, that would be much fun. So I'll see what way he turns. Unfortunately, you won't be able to see it. So Struan's turning to his left. He's going to do the silvery tape first. That was actually the way I was going to do it, because it's kind of like one route. So I'll turn to the right and make it a bit more interesting. So I'm going along towards tape-port. Now, fortunately, you've not seen this because of that damn thing falling off. But there is a lay-by just up here ahead. I'll pull in there. It's going to cost me time, by the way, because when I do that, I've got to. It's costing me time. So I'm going to have to just do it for that reason. So I might be last. There's only two of us contending. So that's just how it is, I'm afraid. I've got to show. In fact, what I'll do is I'll turn it. It's costing me minutes, valuable time. It's just fun. It's just for funness. It's not any stress in it or anything like that. But I've had to pull off now. I'll do this lay-by and get that damn thing sorted. So I've put a wee bit of water. I've moistened it. So that's the lay-by that in it. So it's took me a few seconds to do that. It's just so annoying because it's cost me time. But it's more annoying because you've missed the footage. And I hate it when it's especially doing something that, you know, we're in the middle of an exercise here, the point to point, and I don't need to be getting mucked around with that bloody thing. I know what way Struan's going to go. He's going to probably go through St Michael's to get to Lookers. He's going to get there first, and sure of it, because the way he's went, that's the way you really ought to do it, because the way I'm doing it, I'm kind of doubling back a bit, I feel, because I could go by St Michael's. I could go by St Michael's, if I'm, you know, which is kind of en route to Lookers. But the way I'm doing it's a zigzag, and kind of zigzagging back. So, as I say, that would have been the way Struan went, but because I want to make it a bit more exciting, I've decided to go the other way. Now I'm just hoping that thing stays up, because it's just going to be a pain in the arse when it falls off again, because I won't be able to film it, and that isn't any fun. It's just ruining the whole thing, you know. The whole point in the show is to film it as well, and if it falls off again, I don't know how I'm going to manage it. I haven't even got my backup. Didn't wasn't expected to give me problems. So I was adjusting the vent there, by the way, so I've actually turned the view. The views happened, I just happened to turn, I bumped into that setting on the phone when I was adjusting the vent, and it's caused the camera to face this way now. So it's okay to fidget about when it parked, but I wasn't actually, I was adjusting the vent, but the finger just caught that. I just bumped into it as it was passing my hand across, so it's filming me now. So I'm just coming at the tape one there, but you get the wee caption of the view at the bottom left. There's not an awful lot to see in this particular bit. It's just that this road can be a bit annoying because it's a narrow road, but busy road, and you've got to give way to, you know, there's parked cars on one side and everything, and that costs time. Yeah, I've got to go back this way as well to get to Solvery, which is really the long way. I won the last one, by the way. I just got to say that. Well, you'll see that anyway because it's on the video. I'm going this way. You'll see that in the video. I think it's point to point 3, is it? So when we went from Perth to McManus Gallery, Perth, city of Perth to Dundee's McManus Gallery, Cian took the bus on that one. Struan drove his, that was the last time I saw Struan's Ford Courier, I think it is. I probably got it right now. And he said it totally surprised me when they showed me that blue car. Like, I didn't know that was his. They're leading me into believing it was that black car that was parked next to mine. You know, got this car because his thing was in for the Perth and his starter motor, and I fell for it. And then when I opened the door of the blue car, I was like, what the hell? What's going on? So this is Tayport Harbour. I'll get a selfie myself here to prove that it was here. I'll just leave the car running because I'm going to save time. Tayport Harbour, point to point challenge 4, I believe. I'll reconfirm it when I put the title up, but I believe it's 4. Checkpoint, first checkpoint I've done at Tayport Harbour, and I'll take a picture as well. So I could do the pictures as well at the same time, and I'll do a wee, turn the camera around and I'll take another picture as well. Nice place, Tayport, the harbour. So there we go, I'll just get chapping on. That's camera back in as well. Oops. So there's not really much to see. I'm hoping actually you'll see Struan's car passing the other way because they'll be going. They'll obviously come here like so that's that checked off. Checkpoint 1, Tayport, or checkpoint Tayport, because I can't really say checkpoint 1 because it doesn't matter what order you do it. So I'll just say checkpoint Tayport's done. Checkpoint Solvery to Fife is the next one, then checkpoint Lookers Railway, and then finishing point St Andrews Beach Car Park. Hopefully I'll still get there when it's lighty, and I'm quite sure I'm going to pass Struan on the way to the Solvery Tay because he'll be making his way here. Now I'm trying to remember what is the quickest way to get back. I'm not really an expert of this area, but I think I can get right here. It's no 7.5 tonnes, so that's okay. The car does not weigh 7.5 tonne. It's for lorries anyway. If it's got a lorry sign on it, then a bus that's heavier than 7.5 tonnes could come up here. Because it shows a picture of a lorry, it means no lorries over 7.5 tonne. Which actually baffles me because if it's a weight limit, then it would, you would think it would apply for buses, because some of the buses are heavier than 7.5 tonne. And yet it's a weight limit, but it's for lorries, unless it's for like loading stuff like that, I don't know. But anyway, no problems here. That's that done. I think what I'll probably do, I get a funny feeling I'll be passing and we'll get a flash and do it when they're passing, because we'll be passing soon. So I've just snapped venting in. Oh, I've just happened to knock the view over to the forward view. So as I say, this is not an in-car series, so it doesn't matter about me adjusting the clarity. I look like I'm driving a left-hand drive model from time to time, but I've just not got time to edit it for this. The in-car series is different. That's actually for the editing for the in-car series, but this is a point-to-point. My goodness, that's him there. Oh no, they thought I was talking to them, the kids. I wasn't talking to my mate. They wouldn't know that was my mate. But I flashed it away. That blue car, by the way, was Struan and Gregor's. I knew it would pass him, like, but I gave him a toot as it passed, and a wee flash. But just hope the bikers and the thing. Just passed the two kids on the way, but he was giving way to the passing me through. And now I've got to double back because we're going through St Mike, going by the other way through Tapos, quite a narrow road. So I've got the motorway to get to Lookers, although it's still a bit of a double back. So just that event again. So yeah, as I said, so far the brackets staying on the windscreen now. I've moistened it. I think that's give it a better seal, a gas tight seal. You know that the same principle as the gasometers, the big gasometer cylinders that you would see in the, I used to see them in the 80s a lot when they had it was big storage tanks, massive cylindrical storage tank for gas, and it would rise when the gas pressure was up, and it would drop when the gas pressure was dropping. Big huge structures that were called gasometers, if you don't know what they were. And at the bottom of those gasometers they used water as a gas tight seal, you know, to seal the bit that moves up, like the telescope bit. They've got to obviously seal the, you know, the bit that goes submersed into the water, and the gas is between the surface of the water and the top of the dome that lifts, and the water acts as a base seal, there to stop the gas in the canal. So water acts as a seal as well, a gas seal. It's like the hydraulics, the pistons and a cylinder bore in a car. The piston rings, the gap between the piston rings and the cylinder wall is sealed with a coating of oil. The oil acts as a seal, that's what gives you compression. If you didn't have a good, obviously you've got to have movement. The piston's got to be able to move up and down the bore, so there's obviously going to be a gap. But it's to compress the mixture, the fuel and air. So it's got to be gas tight, otherwise it'll be a blow-by gas. It'll just build up in the crankcase. Oh shit! I hate this road. I hate this road. This is the thing about this road. It's a narrow, there's a lot of cars, parked cars, and a busy road, and this costs time as well. It's just a pain, you know. But that's just the name of the game. There's that many parked cars on this side. I'm moving like that, like space for all these negotiating through there. But it's just a bit of a faff, this. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to park on the road next to the. Oh no, I was going to park on this side, just walk over. But I'm not going to save any time with them. It's just seconds. Actually, you know what? I think I will. Oh no, that'll be alright. Sunday there won't be many people in the shop, so I'll just, yeah, there's spaces. I was a wee bit worried because I sometimes come here on during the week with my mates to go to that chippy for my tea after the shop night, and it's a lot busier then, and sometimes you can't get parked here, and it's a bit of a pain. You got to park away up there, but it's Sunday, there's loads of spaces, so I can park here, no bother. So I'm just going to get out and get a picture of the Silvery, and I bet you Gregor's when I went out and done the picture and film. Right, get myself into view of the Silvery Tay. I'll go across the road and I'll have that in the background. I get a feeling I don't think I'm going to get this one. I think I'm going to come in last. There's only two of us, but I think I'm going to lose this one. So there's the Silvery Tay chipper. I'll get a picture in the back. I'll wait till it's clear. And I'll just prove it. It's not that I really have to because it's there. But I was kind of like wanting to not get noticed because I ken the guy that works in there, and I blether away to him when I see him. They go there quite a lot. But if I'd done that now, I'd have to explain what I was doing, and you know, I didn't want to be noticed. That would cost me time. So I had to kind of just do it so I wasn't noticed. I don't want to, you know, if I get caught up in a conversation, it's going to cost time. And I don't have to explain what I'm doing, and that'll cost time, you know. So I was just quick getting a picture across the road. So I've done it without being noticed, kind of thing, just incognito, so to speak. That was it. He didn't notice anyway, nobody noticed this. I went unnoticed, and that was the way I wanted it. As I say, if I got caught up in a conversation, it would be late. I'd miss it, for sure. I'd be as well just, I mean, there's still, could be a chance I might make this. I might win it, although I doubt it, because I could have came this way. This would be the logical way to go, because it is actually, you could get through Tapeport to Lookers via St Michael's, but the roads are a bit, you know, a bit dodgy, but well, windy, like, yeah. Whereas the one in on is fast moving. Well, it's only fast moving for a wee bit actually. So I've done that's checkpoint Silvery, or Fifey. It used to be Silvery. That was a few years ago they changed it to the Fifey. It's a good chipper, by the way. So I recommend it if you're in Newport on Tay. Give that chipper a go. It's good. I know the owners. I knew the old owner. Well, the old. Well, still own the same. But, the guy is flying up there. I know him. There's the local one with a bite up Meanis Hill, because his sister shop is the Silvery Tay in Meanis Hill. That's the main one, like, that's a spin-off one, the smaller one, like, and the Silvery Tay in Meanis Hill was opened first, 1978, and then opened the one here in Newport much later on, I think. I don't know exactly when. I don't know if it was actually opened as the Silvery Tay or if it was a chipper before, and then it was just opened, owned by the Silvery Tay. I'm not sure, I'll have to check into that. But just a few years back, I think it was 4 or 5 years ago they changed it. Maybe not as long as that, maybe 4 years ago or something, 3-4 years ago. Can't remember for sure, but it wasn't that long ago anyway. They changed it to the Fifey. Good chipper, get a good fish and chips, good fish supper out of there. This is all the other stuff on the menus as well, but it's good. I recommend it. In fact, I've done a video on that, a recommended video on it, much earlier on in the channel. But yeah, so that's it's only for fun. It doesn't really matter if I come in last anyway. It's just for, I won the last one. There's no like any speeding or anything involved in this, you know. It's just a case of for the fun, entertainment. That's what it is, entertainment. That's all it is. Nothing drastic, you know. There's no bet or anything like that. There's no money or bets or anything like that. It's just for fun. It's just to show you the view. We blather me as well while I was doing the in-car. But this is not an in-car series, by the way. As I said, this is point to point fun. The in-car series will have the audio, you know, the polarity of the video correctly done, because it's called in-car series and it's about the in-car series. You know? So I do spend time just setting the polarity, but because it's point to point, it's just so easy just to leave it as it is, because it's not just all about the in-car, it's just an aspect of the series. As I say, I'll send the footage off to Struan as well, and he'll edit that into his video, because he's doing a version of his version as well. So there's the dual Carsby bit coming up shortly, but the amount of time saved, it's only a short bit, and then basically, in fact, there'll be a Lookers bit, I'm not sure. And to get to St Andrews, it's unless you get stuck behind a tractor or something, you know. And look what comes up my head. I just mentioned tractor, and look what came up. You will see that the tractor came up just in view there as I mentioned it. So I'm glad that thing's still staying on the windscreen. It's annoying because I was going over the bridge, but I'll tell you one thing, front of that tractor. That'll be me stuck behind him because it goes to a single lane. You've got to watch the tractors as well. If they turn left, with all these lights flashing on them, you don't know if they're indicating left or right because it's a bit confusing at first. I mean, there's that many flashing lights. It's there as a warning, but just be careful, because sometimes with all the lights flashing, you don't know as clearly. It's not as clear to see what the indicators are when there's all these flashing orange lights on the top. So if they're moving lane or turning, it's not as easy to see the indicator because of all the other orange lights that are flashing. So your brain's noticing, your eyes are seeing all these other orange lights, and the indicator's flashing. It's not as clear to see as if it would be if all these orange lights were off. So just be careful when you're blasting past the tractor in case it's intending on turning right and doing a manoeuvre. Just look for the indicators on the tractor, for the official indicators. It's just that when your eye picks up light, you've got to code it, the symbols, what the signals are meaning. It's like the thing about the fog lights as well. If you leave your rear fog lights on when it's not raining, when it's not foggy, and it's let's say it's raining, for instance, it's harder for the driver behind to notice your brake lights coming on because it's been camouflaged with the brightness of the brilliantness of the red fog light. Although modern cars now have got most of them have a high intensity brake light at the top of the windscreen, the rear windscreen, so above that you should be able to see the brake lights come on. So I think this road goes through St Michael's. The road that Struan will be going on, for sure, he'll go through Tapeworm as a through route. That's what I would have. Shit, that was speeding. It was 40. It used to be a 60 odd, but it's been a 40 for a while ago. So he's going to be, but as I say, the road's a little bit narrow. There's speed bumps as well in Tapeworm that he's going to have to go over. So that's put this to my advantage because this is a fairly faster. This is the A road. The other road was where the joke car is obviously A92. So I've got the advantage on the A914. That's the road on the A road. So I've got the advantage of a faster moving, faster pace. But Struan's got the advantage of having the shorter distance. We just took the shortcut through Tapeworm. But the roads that he's on have got speed bumps. And the country roads are narrower lanes down to like unclassified roads for a bit, and then it meets up here on this road again at St Michael's. So it's going to be interesting. So Struan's went Silverty, then Tapeworm, then he's going to make his way to Lucas, then St Andrews. Whereas I went to Tapeworm, then to go back to Silverty, then took the faster routes to get to Lucas. So this is still a bit of a, it still makes it a bit interesting, like, yeah, so I'm kind of hoping to, I might be in for a chance of coming in and winning this one. The first one, the very first one we done, I came in second. The second point-to-point we done, I came in last. The third one I came in, I'm going to think this may be, I came in last at 2. I came in second on the first one, it was, well, we done Canoosti, didn't we? That was the one I came in last. I should hope this is point-to-point 4. It doesn't matter because I'll type that right anyway. I'll have the writing at the bottom of the screen saying what the correct number is, but we're all quite sure it's 4. I've lost count. I should have searched first before. But never mind. As I say, I'll be on the bottom. I've probably introduced it with the wrong number or something, but even still, I'll be titled the right one with a double, triple check. But I came in second on one. That's when Keane Honey's car. He's getting another car in summer, so at the moment he's not got one. But I came in second on that one. The other one I came in last. The previous one, the last one we done, was I came in first. I won it. But Keane took the bus on that one. Struan drove in his Ford Courier. It was the last time I saw that car. And I've still got my Skoda. That's just coming at St Michael's now. It's better watch the speed here because it's cameras. So this is where Struan would come out. That's what I was going to say. He would come up that road and turn left along here. So I reckon he's probably ahead. I really do. I think he's up ahead. I think I'm going to be last. I just have a feeling. Although I did say that I didn't want to make it bold because I'd just be tailing him all the way if I went that way, because that would be the way. I was saying that. I know, yeah, that would be the way you would do that. Yeah. I'm beginning to wonder if that's actually his car in front. Although I didn't see it coming out. I just saw it just came out. So it might be. There is actually other ways as well to get to this, but as many as I've but that'd be the quickest route, the straight route I took. I'm just going to adjust that vent again. Oh, I was adjusting the vent, I just kind of, my finger clipped that, the screen. My finger clipped the screen as it was passing my hand over to adjust the vent, and it's knocked the view into the forward view now. So you're getting a view of Lookers, and you'll see the rail station where I've got to get to get my selfie, prove that I was there. Right, a picture, that's the rails. Even though we can't hold water, I'm still going to get a view, picture of it. That's just, it takes time, and that's all part of the exercise, isn't it? So, although I get the feeling Gregors will have done the pictures for Struan. Although I don't know, maybe Struan has to get out, maybe they both have to get out. I wonder if they both got to get out. Although Gregors with Struan, you know, so it's going to be him anyway, this party, if you like. It's still his car, it's there, like, so. Anyway, we'll see what happens. That's the military base on the left. Oh dear, that's still in use. I've done a video actually on my channel with the old Craigie Hill military village, disused. I've got video footage. I've done one at night, at midnight, well, just before midnight actually. So that's going on my channel as well. For those that like that sort of thing. There's the rail station now, so I've got to get myself in there and pictures. Myself there. So it's Lookers rail station. Turning into the rail station now. No, I don't know what I should do. Park here maybe? I think I'm going to just park here to save myself time. Because I'm not going to mess around, waste time during the exercise, otherwise, oh god, I've done it the wrong way in the other. Doesn't really matter. Probably have, doesn't matter. Big deal. Oh, maybe a second. Maybe a second, I'll just park here. So I'm parking in the normal bay. No matter what, I'll never park in a disabled bay because I don't have that blue badge. So. Lookers rail station. So I'll just quickly get my Lookers rail station. I'll get a selfie to prove it. I'll do that. So. I don't know what I've got in the way of a sign to prove it. It's Lookers. Probably just get myself up to the sign. I can zoom into that just to prove that it is Lookers. So Lookers arm. I'll get my selfie at this point with that in the back. Right. So that's Lookers. I'll try to get something with a sign. So there's a Lookers on the signal box here as well, but you've got the videos in here, right? So let's go. Okay, so that's checkpoint Lookers done. I'll put that on as well as I put it on. Battery charged. The battery on that is not as good as the A12. Although it's a more sophisticated phone, the battery's nothing like as good as the A12 Samsung. It's just sitting on S20 I got there, but I love it for the dual function. I didn't need to switch off the car. I could have done that quicker. So on my way now, that's 3 checkpoints done, and an end for the finishing point, which is the St Andrews beach car park. That's where the toilets are as well. Oh man, I thought that was strange. I keep thinking I see his new car. don't know. So it's not that bad. Just coming in there. So, there's some user. Ah, come on. So we're coming in Garbridge. So next town we're going through is Garbridge. Garbridge, yeah, Garbridge. So, yeah, I think I've lost this one. I don't think I've won it. I really don't. I don't know how much I've lost it by, but as I say, I could have went that route, but I'd just been bored. I'd just been following them all the way, so I did choose to go the other way. I've just got to adjust that vent again. Oh, I've knocked the view of the camera. Oh well, you get the view of Garbridge then as well. So you get a bit of that added to the video. Used to be a big paper mill on the left. It's now you converted it to something else, I think. Some of the buildings still just derelict. Not sure what to do about it. Used to be a paper mill anyway. Garbridge paper mill. They've certainly done that well. Is it flats? Probably flats. So part of the building's been done up as I think it's flats. Is it? Is it flats? It's flats. New houses. I went to these churches, I was checking that for sure, but certainly part of the old building's been done up and used for something. Oh, Eden campus. East campus, it's a college. Part of it's a college. I thought it was flats there as well. But maybe there is flats, maybe there's a college there as well. I don't know. But it's in use anyway. Part of it's in use, but there is still some of the old Garbridge paper mill factory that's still not in use. It's closed up, still derelict if you like. It looks to be anyway. I don't know for sure if it is or not. It certainly looks as though it's not in use. Parts of it anyway. Yeah, I'm on the still on the A9. A91 now. On the A91 route into St Andrews. So you're joking. That can't be Struan's car in front, is it? And not from all it was Struan's car, but it looks like a. Oh, he did tell me the number plate was sort of a bit like his name, wasn't it? That's not even, probably not even a Renault, that car. It's just not familiar. No, that's not his car, is it? It's just a similar colour to the one in front. I just thought for a moment there. It's a 71. It's Struan's is a 17 plate. ST17. It's got something else that looks like his name. But it's not a personal plate he's got in it, but it's sort of the letters. Got a bit of a rhyme, a bit of a resemble to his name. The ST17. So I was, just the colour for a minute there, I thought maybe his car, but it's a similar colour to his new car. Like, no, you really don't want to be mucking about with your phones when there's traffic cops or anything like that, because they will, like I say, I was just adjusting the vent. Even if you're stopped at traffic lights, anything that's considered driving, you're not meant to touch that device. It's very strict on that. So that was a police that just passed on the other lane there, but the traffic ones are really the ones that, well, that's that's their speciality, isn't it? So you just might not want to be tempted to touch it at all. Today earlier on the day it was a blue sky. The sun was out, blue sky, not a cloud in the sky. I'll just start venting again. Nope. Oh, I've not turned to the car view. Oh well. So we're just getting the. I was saying earlier today that it was a blue sky, the sun was out, there was no clouds. and just suddenly the whole area goes hazy, then it all gets cloudy all of a sudden. And the sun kind of does its usual, well, when I say usual, I mean within the last few years, it does its usual disappear now. It goes from the nice bright sun, and it kind of goes to yellow, and it starts to go behind the clouds. It does an act. It goes to blue and everything. It changes its formation, it changes its dimness. I don't know what's going on. I've noticed it before. It's not fooling me. I know for a fact it's not the sun I remember before. Things have happened with it. It's changed. It's not like the sun it used to be. I don't know what. There's so many different theories online about the sun, like sun simulator and all that. But it's not convincing me that that's the sun I remember from the 80s, 90s. That was when it was a nice warm yellow glow, nice warm sun. The heat was warm. Lately, within the last few years, it's been a hot, bright, intense sun, and then in the evenings it kind of goes behind the clouds, and it does it kind of, it just does it. It does it every time. It vanishes. It does its cloud, but I don't know what's going on, and then it comes out all dim, duller, depressing. It's like almost you might think that's that sun simulator done its bit for the day, so switch it on to the night time one or change the lens or something. You know, it sounds bizarre, you might think I'm mad, that's fair enough, I don't blame you, but no, I don't blame anybody anyway, because you can tell to your opinion, so, but no, it's not bad. I mean, I've heard theories of it, and I know what I remember from the 80s and 90s anyway, so it doesn't matter. You either experience it or you don't. I know what I've experienced. I know that the sun's changed. It's not how I remember it from the 80s and 90s. It used to be the warm, yellow, golden, warm, comfortable feeling, positive feeling sun. And it's now sort of much later on, it's bright, white, hot, intense sun. There is times where the original golden sun. There's others online apparently that notice this as well, so I'm not the only one. But I noticed it first hand, and even before it was brought to my attention online, that it was, others appeared to have seemingly noticed it by online research. I did notice subconsciously anyway that it was different in the last few years. It's just whiter, it's hotter, it's no, I probably could have saved myself time. I could have probably I could have went that way. I'm sure that's a shortcut too. Well, I'm not 100% sure actually, but I'd never ever go that way anyway. This is the way I would normally go to the beach. But they've done a lot of roadworks here, and that would have saved me time, I'm sure. I don't think you were able to do that before until like recently. I'm sure that road would have went in there too. Now I've got to go in to St Andrews and go down and double up. I kind of come in last. I know it. Definitely come in last. I know, but it was only for fun anyway. But yeah, there's stuff online about the sun. There's all sorts of things online. Like I've read and seen theories about the geoengineering programs and stuff like that. And they say sun simulator, like, you know, frazzle a big lens, frazzle lens or something. There's all sorts of theories. Like, I don't know, but I do know what I remember and what I feel about it. And I notice, observe it, I can see when the sun goes behind clouds, it sort of goes very white. There's a bit of a blue tinge to it as well. When it comes out, it doesn't even come out again. Sometimes it just goes all cloudy and everything. The clouds just appear out of nowhere as well. But anyway, that's just stuff. I've made videos, I've talked about it in other videos, but I kind of like, don't want to put that on this video because it's not really what this video is about. This is about the point to point. Oh, come on. Go into St Andrews now. I'm just going to change that vent. I'm getting a bit draft on there. Oh, not the camera accidentally into the forward view. So you've got a view of a wee bit of the view of St Andrews. This is the way I go to get to the beach. A917, and then they just turn off this road to the golf place. Bloody roadworks. Red light. Right at the finishing line too. That car park is just up ahead. But they'll be there. I know they will be. Oh, they'll be. Oh, this is my favourite ones. So, no. Oh, it's just beginning to wonder if this car park's open. I think it is. Cars came out of it, so. I've not been here for a couple of months or so. Guarantee it'll be here. Better get the right way. Better get one. Ah, is it? No, I thought it was a car. So that's St Andrews Beach anyway up ahead. The weather, as I say, it's blue and as grey as it was earlier. Something to get a lovely sunset. Just a few days ago I did. It was at St Queensferry. Well, that's interesting. I'm just hoping it's the same car park. Oh, I can't see them. And guess what? There's two vintage Mark II Fiestas, which I just happened to get on my camera up ahead there. Be nice. Oh, I like the old Mark II. Although they've been sported up a bit there, a bit. Probably race tuned and big white wheels on them, hot rod like. But just when I saw the bodywork, Mark II Fiesta, for me I had a Mark I. Right, so I've come in first. Wow, I can't believe that. I think surely this can't be right. I've went round this car park. They're not here. I can't believe I've won. Really? They're not here. I've won. I think they're at the wrong car park. I'm sure there's a misunderstanding. Something's just not right. I can't believe I've won this. Wow, that's amazing. You get a view of the cars as well. Oh, I better not because it's private. It's not on show. It's there. Nobody starts showing numbers off, but it's a nice car anyway. I like the Mark IIs, but you've got a glimpse at it, and it's not about that. I can't broadcast private cars on here like because it's not really permission from the owners. I just showed you anyway. You saw it briefly as it passed. It's a Mark II Ford Fiesta, but they've obviously it looks like they've sported up a bit, you know, white wheels, hot rod type. So I'll park this way with a view of the beach, and I can't believe I've won this. I'm gonna have to phone them in. I can't believe I've won it. I can't see them. They're not here. I'm gonna have to phone them, find out where they are. I'll just check this file. Oh, right. Well, what we'll do is I'll show you what it's like here first. So, St Andrews Beach. That's the toilets. What was the toilets? I'm thinking this is the wrong car park. I'm bloody sure it is, because that used to be. There certainly used to be toilets there. I'm wondering if you. Oh, no, I think it's probably the one up there. This is the car park I had in mind. Right, this is the car park I had in mind. And that is the toilets there. So I'm really seriously thinking, because there's toilets at the other car park. Probably at the other car park, eh? I'm going to have to phone them. No, there's a nice view of the St Andrews Beach. Well, this bit of it anyway. Big golf course up there. St Andrews, obviously the home of golf. But this is the car park with the toilets in it. This is the one I always thought of. So I'm going to phone them anyway. So I'm going to hit phone them and find out if it's. I get the feeling that another car park. I really do. I just can't believe. There must be, because there's other toilets. I hope I've won this. Let's see. What I'll do is I'll give them a call. Just put that up there a minute. I'll give them a phone just in case it's another car park they had in mind. But this is definitely the car park I had in mind. It's that I had the toilets. The toilets are still here. So I'll phone up Kieran because he's not driving. Just doing his.
Hello.
Oh, alright, George. You're Kieran. This is recording, by the way. I've got the recorder on still. Where are you? In at the car park at the.
West Sounds golf course.
Golf cars?
West Sounds golf courses. 150 yards.
Are you still on your way here?
Yeah, we're at the West Sound golf courses.
Oh, right. So you haven't actually made it then? I've won this. I've actually. You're still making your way here, seriously. Oh wow, I didn't think I'd win this. I really thought I'd failed this. I really thought.
We've been through to the one place and then down the harbour to check if you were there.
Oh, you're joking. No. So you have won then. You've been here first then. You went and checked to see where it was. Well, I'm just at the car park with the toilets, eh?
That's where we're headed back to now. That's what Keane needed to go to the bathroom. We stopped over at the harbour trying to look for a loo there, but only realised the bathroom's actually where you are.
This is still recording soon, by the way. But yeah.
No, that's
Well, that's fine then. Well, we'll just sit and wait on you then. I thought you'd win. Nah, no problem. Okay, right, I'll see you coming then. Yeah. See you there, just right opposite the toilet. Okay, see you in a bit. Drop. Yeah, so they did win. They were here already, and then they went and I thought they would. They had to go to the toilet. Or Keane needed to go to the toilet. Or I should say Gregor's needed to go to the toilet. So they came here, then they needed to go, but they went. I think that toilet's shut, so they tried to go to another one or something, and then they're making their way back here again. I thought I might have been up there, but I arrived here about 5 minutes ago. Bummer, I lost it. I kind of thought I would. I thought I'd lose it. So it doesn't matter, it's just a bit of fun. So there's a view of, well, I showed you that, didn't I? So I'll just wait on them coming in. At least I got a bit of the view anyway, the driving views. Right, God, when they get here. Struan arrived now. They've obviously been here first, so I'm going to get that.
Well, Gregor's met somebody on the way.
Oh!
What?
Oh, look, met someone.
You met Keane?
Gregor met Keane on the way, look at that.
Ah.
Oh, wow. So Keane's been replaced. Oh no, you Keane back.
I picked him up instead.
Keane up. As you got,
I just left Gregor's, he was becoming a pain in the arse.
Threw Gregor out, chucked Gregor off and picked up Keane.
He's becoming a pain in the arse.
So Gregor's just somewhere on route. He's somewhere about there now. He's roughly in Lucas. He's dumped in Lucas. He's going to get the train back, and we've got Keane. So he's actually got here. I got here about 10 minutes ago.
Did you? Right, no, that's fine. Right. We were.
I thought you were somewhere else.
We came up here, yeah, and then we were like, well, it is down here, but at the same time that could be misconstrued because we said you know, no, you know how we says the harbour, just Tayport Harbour.
Yes.
Could have thought it was the harbour down there because that's where we were sitting. So we're like, we'll double check.
That would have been a nice place to harbour. We'll maybe go there.
It's not
actually
that great, but yeah, we can.
Oh well, I'll get have a look later.
Is the toilet still open?
I've never actually tried. You'll find. I think it'll probably be one of these radar.
Hopefully.
Maybe one of those or a coin or. But yeah, they've been here already. So as I say, it was fun anyway, just to see what's what. We got Keane back again. Gregor was given the old boot and he was chucked out. He was thrown off, and picked up Keane. So he'll be getting the train back then. Gregor's getting the train back. So he's got to be probably get trucked off with this. It's like the old Mark II Escorts, Fiestas. Nice cars. I won't film today. I don't know who they are, but they're nice enough cars. Like, and just bad. I like the old Ford cars. I mean, I hear the Ford Fiesta Mark I back in the 90s, early 90s. My very first car was a Mark III Escort, CVH 1.3 CVH engine with three-door Celtic bronze. I've got pictures of it. The old X registered one, 1981. USC 208X, it's scrapped now. So, was it open? That's a bit of a. Well, you've got these toilets here, but they're shut. So that's so annoying. I don't see it was a point. Why did I have toilets and close them? I don't understand that. But anyway, apart from that. So I lost. Damn it. But never mind, it was just fun. It's a lovely beach during the day when it's warm. It was a warm day earlier, but it's got cloudy suddenly. This beach has won many awards. There is a historic harbour. I personally like the historic harbour. I think it's quite smart. But we're going to get our way to somewhere where we could get refreshment and comfort and stops, etc. So I think he's going to go to it. Right, yeah, you better make a move up there. Hang on, I'll just. I think Struan showed me it, but he did a good job of that. I know how to do that. Good, nice one.
He's in the harbour then, eh?
Yeah, into the beat up at the harbour, I suppose. I could probably round the video off there because we've done the point to point. I came in second, not last. There was only two of us, but I did take a different route. That's an issue. So we'll go. I'll show you a bit of the historic. Andrew's historical. So Struan's need to go to. He's need to. You need to go away for a minute. We'll meet up down at the historic harbour. At the St Andrews Historic Harbour. So it's not a race now, it's not a point to point. I'm just going to show you the views of it when I get there. It's adjusting the cushion because it's the thing you got up there. It's just you've got a cushion that's a bit awkward to you got to fiddle about to get it to comfortable. Oh right, I'll show you the view. So you've got a little bit of the in car as well. So the series, the episodes, this is just a bonus bit if you like. I'm just kind of adding this. I'm just adding this on to the point to point. So obviously, as you know, the results. Struan needs to go away for a minute, and we're going to meet up at the historic harbour, which is not far from here at all. It's not far from here. I'm just going to go this way anyway. It's going to get out of here. It's not good. It's just because when it gets busy, they'll have a sort of system. It's bloody annoying why they have toilets. Yeah, what's the point in having toilets and then closing them and having them locked at a certain time? Why do they close toilets? That's the real bugbear of mine. Public toilets. The public. I mean, we need toilets, but everybody needs a toilet at any time of the day. So why close them? It's not like we don't need a toilet after a certain time. That just really bugs me. So anyway, that's just one of the things. It's not just here, it happens everywhere. I mean, lovely places like this, the toilets should be open all the time. Visitors come here all the time. Toilets should be open all the time. Pubs and restaurants are open, right? Why can't the public toilets remain open? You spend money to get food and drink, go to the bars and that. But toilets, that's the end product. It comes through a system, we need to go. Why close them at 6 o'clock, 8 o'clock, whatever the hell it is? It's a 24-hour thing. Anyway, that's enough. Just ranting about it, but it is annoying when you're needing a toilet and then they're locked and they're all closed. That's so irritating, you know what I mean? Anyway, we're passing the big theatre, the theatre on the left, St Andrews Theatre. I think it is what it is. Cinema is in there as well. The big cathedral is just up ahead. The ruins of the cathedral. Then we get towards the historic harbour. So we're going to just meet up there for a bit. And to say that's just a bonus to the episode. So you get to see a little bit of that as well. So you saw the whole thing. You saw the exercise. You saw me doing the exercise. You saw all the a little bit of entertainment at the start. You get to see Struan and Gregor's as well. You saw Struan's new car as well. They had me fooled. They really did. I thought that was that black car parked next to mine was Struan's courtesy car because his Ford Courier was in for the pair for the starter motor. And then they went and done that. They opened the door in the blue car. Like, what the hell? What's going on here? So they had me fooled. That was on the camera as well. So a wee bit of entertainment. That's the castle ruins on the theatre. Sorry, the cathedral. St Andrews Abbey. Pardon? Left. St Andrews Abbey. On the left. There's a kind of sulphury smell. Just noticed that. Don't know what that is, eh? Yuck. Same sort of smell you get if you've got a bad battery. No, it's past. No, it's not from that car. It's like a sulphuric acid gives it's like there's like a sulphur smell. I noticed that smell before on one of my old cars when the alternator was overcharged when the batteries. It was overcharging the battery. The regulator and the alternator failed, and it was putting far too much volts and overcharging the battery. Then it started to smoke. I was driving along the motorway actually. I was on route to Kilkenheath, and I started noticing the sulphur smell, the sulphuric acid coming up with the battery. It was being overcharged. Opened the bonnet, there was smoke coming from it. The regulator of the alternator was failing, and it caused the harbour access only. I wonder if I could get along there just to show you. It's actually harbour access only. I won't be able to. I'd actually have to get home and show you. So I'm going to have to, well, not that in here, I'm going to have to turn this one way. There's a car behind me, so I've got no choice not but to go around. So if it wasn't for that car behind me, I would have just immersed that. Because he's there, I've got no option not but to go around. I'm doing so I can show you what it looks like. I think actually you can get up here. Anyway, sure you could. Just said harbour access. Or maybe it's just a warning that it's a harbour access. It didn't say no motor vehicles. Oh no, this is alright. Oh no, you can get here. That's fine, isn't it? It's public info board. But I'm not going to park here because they won't know where I am. We'll park back in the car park and probably just walk around here with it. But we're going to have a wee blather anyway. But I'll finish the video here and then we'll probably hang about for a bit and see what happens. But at least I showed you a bit of the historic harbour. But that smell is actually it's coming from the rocks or whatever. It's a kind of, I don't know, it's like a fat rotten egg smell. And I noticed it stinking. I thought it reminded me of that. I should have known, but overcharging the battery could give you that as well. The car battery with sulphuric acid. Or if it's leaking or anything like that, probably sometimes you get sulphuric acid leaking out. There's that sulphuric smell. It's not a nice smell, but you certainly don't want to smell it. But it is from the harbour. It's that kind of sludge or something that's causing it. Now the parking here, it's kind of angled. That allows you to get as many cars in as possible. So you park it at an angle. Is it called fishbone car park? So I think it's called. Because the length of the car as well, we don't want to have it sticking out on the road, so they park it at an angle. It's quite smart actually. It's one way, so you can only go that way. So this is the St Andrews Historic Harbour. I'll get out and show you a little bit of it as well. Oh, 1 foot now. That smell is very noticeable. It's just, as I say, it's just like a kind of rotten egg smell. It doesn't smell nice, but it's not always like that. I know what you mean. I don't know if they want to smell that, but it's just when the tide's out, I think you get that kind of. Oh, didn't realise over there. You get a kind of smell. But that's St Andrews Abbey up there. Our cathedral. I don't mind up now. Castle and cathedral. I'll show you the signs. Right, that'll give you a much better idea now. Just what's going on. I think I've done a video on this anyway. I'm sure I did. A couple of years back. I don't want to make this video too long because it is still after all point to point, but I'm just going to make it brief. I'm just going to show you. I'm just going to briefly show you what it looks like down here. As the video will be too long, it'll be off the continuity. It'll not be about point to point. It'll be a sightseeing video, and it's not about that. It's about point to point. So. Here we go, there's a bit of information for you as well. Cathedral's just up there. You can walk around the cathedral and everything. So yeah, it's quite a nice place actually. Just going to focus now on it. That's it now. Back in focus. Yeah, it's a lovely place. I'm just going to get back towards the car because they'll be expecting me to be there. I can't go wandering off. We're not caring where I am. So as I say, I don't want to make this video too long. Harbour access only 20 minutes there, that's what I was seeing. That's the actual car park. That's where you would park if you're visiting. You just park there and just walk to the harbour. I was going out, but there was a car behind me, so I had to go around. So, but there was a little lay-by there. I thought that was for ours as well. But it looks nicer when it's sunny here. You get all the kind of sandstone colour as well off the wall, the cathedral walls, and we've got the coloured buildings as well up there. It looks quite pretty when it's when the sun's out. It's a bit murky at the moment because the weather's not that great. It's just dull and all. So, right, so what I'll do is I'll just wait on them coming back, and then once they come back we can all kind of round the video off together, and then we'll just see what we're doing after that. I'm not sure what's happening there. So, okay, so I'll just wait on them getting back and I'll round the video off. And so we actually met up here just at this other bit. I've never been to this area that often, of this part of St Andrews that much. It's where the cheesy toast can't pronounce it, cheesy toast shop. This is there. Just another wee bit. I'm just going to round the video off for a second. Right, so that's another been this bit. The harbour's just over there, by the way. We better have a turn around then. So yeah, we've decided just to be here instead. And this particular part of St Andrews I haven't really been overly aware of. I've never really been to this bit that often at all, to be honest. So I kind of overlooked this bit. Nice, didn't know something until there. But the harbour's just up there, by the way, so and you can see the cathedral in the background. So. And Dundee's over there as well. So just see the lights of the. In fact, you could probably even see as far out as Arbroath way up on the horizon. So, and then Struan Jennings' car in the back of it. It's quite a tidy car. I'm demonstrating how far back the seat goes.
I'm just getting comfortable.
And got the lights on the doors as well, which is good. So what way did you go then when you done your route?
Yeah, my route, we started off, obviously you were following us over the bridge, so you saw that.
Yeah.
We went left through St Michael's to the Fifey.
See, because I went to Tayport as you were.
Did you?
So you went to the Fifey, and
when
then
we got to the bottom of the roundabout, we turned around and come back up, which is where we passed you. Yeah. Headed straight for Lookers. That was the next stop. Yeah, I just had to check my mind there. Straight to Lookers. There was a train station. Moved on our way to St Andrews.
Oh right, so you did. Oh yeah, so you went through Tayport then. You went
from Tayport, went through Lookers, then St Andrews. Yeah, exactly.
So the way I thought that they were actually going to go, because I went obviously the other way. I went to Tayport, then I had to double back, go to St Andrews, then I took the dual carriageway.
Yeah, you would have had an entry, but
faster route, and then I had to stop in at Lookers as well, which was easy enough on route, and then got to the beach car park, but then obviously, you know, doubling back and Mecca, like, but I thought it was good, bit of fun. So how does the car drive like? Is it good?
Oh, it's good. It's a magnificent car to drive. I mean, all Renaults really are, but especially modern ones. You know, you get more feel for the car. You get that ambient lighting.
Aye, yeah.
If I go into the vehicle menu, obviously, as I showed you before, I can change the colour. But also, if you had the kids in the car or what have you, you can either like turn the intensity down. So like if you have a look on the doors there, I can turn it up and down like that.
Oh, I can see it varying, dimmer switch.
I can even just turn the back ones off.
Oh,
and then I just turn the fronts on, or turn the front ones on. The back, you know.
Oh, yeah, you could probably change the colour as well, I suppose.
Oh, yeah, you can
front would be different from the back. And
that you can't do.
Oh no, so it's just different.
A blue is a nice colour for this car.
Yeah.
Because it is blue, and then red I keep on usually, but I might keep on blue for a while. Yeah.
Cooler colour,
it's nice to change.
Yeah, quite
same colour as a car almost.
Quite nice.
Yeah, it's good. Yeah.
So that was quite a good challenge, point to point.
That was a good one.
This footage will go to. I'll send you my footage as well, and then you could edit it into your. So, check some light on me back. It's just that there's not a light back here, but there's at the moment. But anyway, that's the point to point challenge, episode 4, I believe. I will double confirm that. I'll be titled up correctly. And as I say, Struan Jennings will have his version on his channel, and I'll put a link to his channel in the description to this video on my channel, and you'll get Struan Jennings' versions, which will include some of my footage, because I'll send it to Struan to edit into his video version as well, so that should be good. And Cian back here with us. Greg is still making his way back, probably where he was dumped off at Lookers.
He was a pain in the arse, so I swapped him for Cian.
So we got Cian back.
He wouldn't shut up.
So that's good. We've got the old Keaton back. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. So I'll just round it off now. It was a good bit of fun, that, and just keep a check on my channel, see what else I put up. Remember to check out Struan Jennings as well. Okay, right, thanks very much for watching. I'll catch you later on. Okay, bye for now.